This week on the AfterLife SMP.
Ooh, mama, that's a little spicy, a spicy Whitefire. You gotta work on your upper body strength there, Whitefire. Your arms, your whole leg, pretty much your torso, and your legs are looking a little thin there.
Welcome to the AfterLife Recap Show. The voice you're hearing now is WinterTooth100. All footage is from the AfterLife SMP, and all creator channels will be linked in the description below. This is week 3, and it'll cover April 27th through May 3rd. The replay mod makes its way back onto the server, and Winter kicks things off by leaving a prank for a certain skunk. It doesn't take long for the Pigman Pirates to attack, and we see the promotion of one Captain Whitebeard. If only Winter knew that his helmet wouldn't play well with his new captain's hat. When I have my helmet on, I'm Grumpy Bear. I just look so grumpy. Oh my goodness, it's the most hilarious thing. Our Torvian comes up with the brilliant idea to build a new shop where the Afterlife members can offer trades to one another without the exchange of diamonds. In his not-so-wondering Traders Hall, you can, for example, ask for a certain material you're in need of and offer an exchange of something else you have that may interest the other party.
Welcome to the not-so-wandering Traders Hall. This is one of the only shops where you don't need a single diamond.
It sounds like selling items, but with more steps. With this shop in place that doesn't make any money, Art decides to accept another job and get paid those blue shinies to clean up the Polish prank on GP's base.
I don't have a single diamond to my name, I don't have any enchanted armor or tools.
Square Mario teams up with Kyle for a little ABBA caving. And thank goodness he did, because Kyle uploaded 3 videos this week like a crazy person.
Servers nowadays, I don't see it as much, but it's definitely a really fun game mode.
We're bringing it back.
Yeah, we're trendsetters here.
After running around a cleaned out cave for several minutes, Mario gets lucky, finds a ravine, and pulls a victory from the depths.
It was 434.
Dude, congratulations. I only had 313.
Kyle may have uploaded 3 videos this week, but I find joy in his loss of this ABBA competition. That means Mario gets to keep everything they both found, and Kyle gets nothing. The old man on the server may need to see a doctor, however. He seems to forget how much he's uploaded, but Kyle Blaine does seem to be a redstone genius this week. Recognizing a booby trap from a mile away, he attempts to disarm it, only to find the trap has been trapped. Oh, but there's more. He makes the slowest bamboo farm on the server, a feat that's impressive as normal bamboo grows faster. I hear to this day, Kyle is still waiting for it to grow. Blonde Skunk takes advantage of the situation and drops off a little airmail in the form of a creeper tag. The challenge? Kyle can't use scaffolding until after his next video. So, this is why we have so many Kyle uploads this week. It's that skunk's fault.
My challenge was that I can't use the scaffolding.
Mr. Flim Flammer does a bit of catch-up this week and treats us to a fantastic time-lapse of his new forest caravan. While we watch this time-lapse, Flim also showed us a bunch of his Twitch highlights from the last few weeks, and if you haven't seen the episode yet, it'll be linked down below along with all the AfterLife SMP members. This is KB has a busy episode this week where he meets up with Mr. Flim Flammer and finds himself in debt pretty quickly.
Now I'm scared. He wants an IOU.
With his new bow at the ready, KB builds up his base and adds a new roadway to connect up the various parts of his area. And with the road built, it's time to get that mega carrot and potato farm up and running. KB builds an item elevator, but more impressively, he builds up a gorgeous silo to house all the food from his farms. Because it's fresh and I think it's funny, we'll start with something special for puffing fish. Or should I say, puffy fish.
That little water stream system you see, I actually got from Puffy Fish HQ. I'll put a link to his tutorial down in the description because it's super smart.
That's right, our own Puffy Fish got a shout out from Mumbo Jumbo himself. I'm so proud of you, Puff. You are a real fish now. To celebrate, because time is meaningless for this recap, Puff finally joins Creeper Tag, and his friends decide to leave him a familiar looking prank.
Amazing looking base there, Puff. Let me help you. Oh, no. Okay, we saved the diamonds.
GP can't decide on just one thing to do this week, so he does a little of everything. First, he builds a bridge. Builds under the bridge. Pranks Whitefire. GP also tags Mario, and we find out what the challenge is.
At least, I told him off camera here. You have to put the word A at least 5 times throughout your video. Just sprinkle it in there.
And finally, GP settles in working on his airfield, showing us a sketch of what it may end up looking like before filling it all in.
That's looking pretty good. I mean, I've been here for like 4 hours now. This project is slowly losing my interest.
Jagiero takes a bite out of his base this week by installing one of those really cool fog effects.
Do you know what? I don't know if this has worked as well as I was hoping. It's pretty cool, you know, the purple, it does look kind of foggy, I guess.
He's also visited by a friend, like so many others this week.
Hey Jagiero, I love the new shop at Spawn. A friend, wow. No. Oh. Holy. I didn't. That's just mean. Why would I? How did I not? Oh, because it had an observer. Yeah, I was going to say, how did I not notice that was below it? But of course, the diamond block. Ah.
I don't know who this friend is, but giving a heart attack to the undead overlord doesn't seem like a smart thing to do. Jagiero finishes his underworld tunnel, and we move forward to a new section of his castle. With the first giant chain installed, I'm curious how it's all going to look in the end.
Gone probably way too high with the chain. But that's okay, I can cut that off at any time later on.
Closing out this week is Blonde Skunk, and the repercussions of his part in the creeper tagging of GP.
Item frame here with a parrot head, okay. Okay, more parrot heads. Everything looks to be fine. More parrots everywhere with cookies.
Those poor parrots. Deciding he needs a proper building for all those bees he's keeping, we are treated to yet another amazing build and a gorgeous looking place to store all that honey.
And of course over here we got our little creek. And then what we did in the time lapse. I've done some little extra things around here. This is the beekeeper house, and I really like how it looks. I think it really looks awesome.
And that is going to do it for this week's recap. My name is Wintertooth100. All the footage is from the AfterLife SMP, and all the creator links are in the description below. Be sure to drop a sub for each member, and we'll see you in the next week's recap.